Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Akim. I want to give all praises to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash, Rakati Yahweh, Rakati Yahweh Shai, Babukusha, 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 Apanawa Shabah Shamayam, Hawashnawa Mayan Rai Lai Walam Yam. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all our Akim Odell that's doing the work in sincerity and humiliation all across the four winds. To you, I salute, and to the confusion of faces out there. This is the brother Yashawamba from the GMS Bahamas camp, about to give a brief lesson. Now, I wanted to go into, a quick scripture that came to me, right, through the Spirit, and it has to do with understanding, and how our understanding changes as we grow, physically and spiritually, and how our maturity changes our way of thinking. Now this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and 11. It reads, "When I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child." You see? I spake as a child and I understood as a child. So when things were being explained to me, I understood it the way a child would understand it, I spake as a child would. I wasn't cautious as the things that I said. Even in the spirit. Before you knew this truth, you were like a babe. You didn't know how to speak. You didn't know, how to understand these things. You see, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. When I become a man, that's when I started keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That's when I started to understand the things that He set forth. You see, I put away the childish things. I put away my childish understanding. And that's how we have to be, especially in these day and times now. We have to put off that old man, put off those childish things, those childish way of thinking. As a child, whenever you talking to somebody, it's always a back and forth, near a debate. And scripture says you don't debate with fools. And only a child would do those things. So, like the scripture says, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. So put off those childish things. This is the time to be a man of the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. This ain't no time to be in no childish mindset. Because the things were about to kick off, Jacob's trouble and all these different wars and things was going on. You gotta have a man mindset in order to make it through this. And the Most High have to be supping with you in order for you to make it through this. Right? Got another little precept. It's the 1 Corinthians 14 and 20. It says, "Brethren, be not children in understanding." You see, be not children in understanding. "Howbeit in malice be ye children." You see? "In malice be ye children." So when that says that, "in malice be ye children," so if you know you ain't supposed to be doing something, like what against the Most High commandments, children be like, "No, I shouldn't do this because, daddy say don't do this." You see, you get in trouble. That's how the mindset should be. I shouldn't do this because the Most High gonna punish me for this, right? Be ye children. You see, Salakia, brethren, be not children in understanding. So understand as a man. Understand as a wise man. Albeit in malice be ye children. You see? Fear the Most High. Fear the Most High, how your children fear the repercussions if they do something that they ain't supposed to do. Right? But in understanding, be men. It's like the scriptures say, understand as a man. You see? But brothers, let's continue to keep pushing on. We almost out here. I remember the fear of the Most High in all things, because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You see? Our greatest fear is Esau's greatest weakness. Remember that. I want to give all praise to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadash, Shalom.